The woman with the issue of blood suffered for 12 years. Her condition, an unrelenting issue of blood, had drained all of her money and her hope. She was seen by so many doctors in order to be cured with no avail. Held hostage in isolation, her family and friends were at a distance. The whispers of the town reminded her daily that she was considered unclean, an outcast. Yet deep within her heart, a flicker of hope remained. She had heard of a man named Jesus, a teacher, a healer, a man who was changing lives everywhere he went. Stories swirled about how he opened blind eyes, restored withered limbs, and even raised the dead. If he could do all that, she thought, surely he could heal me too. But approaching Jesus was not easy. According to the Mosaic law, her condition made her untouchable, but she was desperate. She knew her only hope was to touch the hem of Jesus' garment. However, this could make her a lawbreaker, which could be punishable by being unalived. But after 12 years of living her life in isolation, her life as she knew it had already passed away. One morning, she learned that Jesus was passing through her town. Trembling in fear but determined, she wrapped herself in a cloak and went to where Jesus was. The crowd pressed in tightly around him, everyone eager to be healed and delivered by him. The woman moved carefully, her heart pounding. She couldn't call out to him, she didn't dare. But if she could just get close enough to reach out, and just enough to touch the hem of his garment. Finally, there he was. The hem of his garment swayed just within reach. With one desperate act of faith, she stretched out her hand and touched it. In an instant, she felt its power surge through her body, and the bleeding stopped. Her pain, her suffering, her shame, it was gone. Tears filled her eyes as she realized she was whole. But then Jesus stopped. "Who touched me?" he asked, turning to the crowd. The disciples were puzzled. "Master, the crowd is pressing all around you, and you ask who touched you." But Jesus persisted. "Someone touched me. I felt power go out from me." The woman froze. Would he condemn her? Would the crowd turn against her? Slowly, she stepped forward and fell at his feet. "It was me," she confessed, her voice trembling. "I touched you." Jesus knelt down, his eyes full of compassion. "Daughter," he said, "your faith has made you well. Go in peace." In that moment, she realized it wasn't just her body that had been healed, it was her spirit. She had risked everything to touch the hem of his garment, and in return, she had found healing, peace, and the love of God. Amen.